out at the Ducati dealership here in Cleveland. I'm telling you, I'm very tempted to go in here and buy me a brand new Ducati motorcycle, man. Check it out. Oh my God, look at them beautiful motorcycles. Look at that.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
I have a love-hate relationship with Ducati motorcycles, man. I'm telling you. I used to talk trash about Ducati motorcycles in the past, and until I bought one. And then I got that Ducati X Diavolo S, and I tell you, that's a sick bike, man. I'm so sorry that I sold that. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I have a love-hate relationship with Ducati. If you get a motorcycle, make sure you wear the gear. And I have links to my awesome gear, like this airbag vest that I never leave home without, my ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, motovlog camera, shorty gloves. Links to all my gears in the description and comment section of this video. Unfortunately, the Ducati dealership is closed on Mondays here, so I can't go in there and check out some bikes. But I'm going to tell you this, guys, is that the reason why I bought this MTL 7 is because it's priced right. 9,000 bucks. It's got bottom end grunt. You know what I'm saying? It's reliable. And you can't go wrong with a Yamaha, man. You can't go wrong with Japanese bikes. That's why I tend to stick with Japanese motorcycles. I only own 2 Italian motorcycles, and I tell you, both of them I had problems with. That Ducati X Diavolo S I had a problem with. Look at this. Look at that. Nothing. And the Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory. Had a problem with that. Oh no, come on. And all the Japanese bikes I've had zero, I had no problems with. I tell you, it's not just about reliability. I tell you why I love Ducati motorcycles. Is because I love the company. I love what the company stands for. It's a small company. It's a company that is made of motorcycle enthusiasts. They build motorcycles for motorcycle riders. They build them more special than any other type of motorcycles. They build them with grunt. All their bikes got some grunt to them. They're beautiful. Ducati motorcycles are pretty much embody everything that a motorcycle rider wants. The looks, the grunt, the feel, the speed, the power, it's got everything. It's got everything, man. Except for the price is very expensive, of course. But, and I tell you, I didn't really appreciate a Ducati motorcycle, like I said, until I got that 2016 Ducati X Diavolo S back in 2017. And I tell you, man, it's Ducati motorcycles have soul. I just can't explain it. Yeah! Oh man! You guys need to try owning one yourself, or go rent one, or whatever. But I'm telling you, man, they just make awesome motorcycles. But you gotta have big pockets. That's what I hate about them, is because I'm too cheap for a Ducati. You know what I'm saying? The parts are so expensive. But I will say maintenance is actually getting cheaper on Ducatis, because they have actually longer service intervals on their engines now, as where in the past you used to have to do it like, a valve check after like 2,000-3,000 miles. Now they can go as far as like, I think like 30,000 miles or something, so you're not having to get expensive maintenance done that often on them. So they're better in that sense. They are more reliable than they used to be. But I'll say that it's just, there's no other motorcycles like it. I mean, yeah, you got Aprilia that are Italian, that are awesome. You got Envy Agusta motorcycles that are awesome. All the Italian bikes, they're really, but it's something about Ducati. The name, the beauty, the power, it's just, they just got style and pizzazz. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Even their dealerships are classy. It's just, it's a different level than the Japanese bikes. I tell you, if Japan hired some of the designers that Ducati has and stop making these bikes look like robots, the Japanese motorcycles, they all look like robots. Even this MT-07, man. I don't know what Japanese motorcycle companies have a fascination, not just their motorcycles, but their cars. They look like robots too, man. They just have a fascination with robots. I don't know what it is. But they make some of the ugliest motorcycles. Now, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But I'm going to tell you, I think if you took a poll of all the riders, and I guarantee you that Japanese motorcycles are not going to be at the top of the list as being the prettier motorcycles, okay? Even Harley makes better looking motorcycles. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about Japan, but if Japan made awesome looking motorcycle, beautiful, some of them are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but if Japan made beautiful bikes, guys, nobody would probably buy Ducati or any of the European bikes. Everybody would only buy Japanese bikes. But you know, a lot of us are driven to buy a motorcycle by the looks of a motorcycle, which is really, once you throw a leg over the bike, the looks don't really matter anymore. It's all about the performance of a bike. I've been so tempted to buy a Ducati. I was very close to buying a Ducati Street Fighter V4S for like $23,000 out the door. Very close. But then I said, you know, what is that bike going to give me that the MT-07 can't give me for city riding, for out here riding, cruising the streets and stuff? Yeah, the Street Fighter has got 200 horsepower and you can rip on it and fast as hell blow this bike away. But you know what? How often are you going to use that power? I don't go on the highway very often, you know what I'm saying? To me, I've been there and done that with the speed thing, okay? I'm more about the grunt, the torque, you know, and the sound and everything, and being comfortable on the bike. That's more important to me now than having the fastest bike. So to me, it's not worth it to spend, you know, $15,000 more, double, triple the cost of a bike to just be doing the same thing I'm doing right now, just cruising and chilling, man, feeling that torque. And I'm telling you, this bike is beautiful, and those fast bikes, they just get you into trouble, man. Yep, I'm in trouble. I'm telling you, end up getting a ticket, you end up losing your license, getting a felony conviction or something because of speeding. It just ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. For what? Just a few seconds of thrill of speeding? And you do that a lot, it kind of gets old, man. To me, it's all about just cruising and chilling. That's why you see so many riders that seasoned riders have been riding for decades, is they eventually go to a Harley. You know what I'm saying? They has a very torquey bike and chilling, just chilling out here like I'm doing, man. Enjoying the cruise. And they realize that speed crap is stupid. It just, you know, it ups your risk of getting killed or getting hurt bad, and insurance costs are very expensive. And you start to realize it's all about just cruising and chilling, man, out here on the street. But I'm gonna tell you this, guys, I'm also considering the Ducati Diavolo V4. That is sick, because I love that Ducati X Diavolo so much. It was such a sick bike. I'm so sorry I sold it. I just was too cheap. I felt like if something went wrong with it, out of warranty, that I didn't want to have to spend $5,000 to fix it or something, you know. That's the only reason I got rid of it. But I really shouldn't have gotten rid of it, man, because with multiple bikes, I don't put a ton of miles on my bikes anyhow, so I should have kept it. I'm so sorry I did. But that new Diavolo V4 is pretty sick, guys. That's pretty sick, man. It's beautiful in that red. The red and black is beautiful. It's got that V4 engine like the Panigales have. Very grunty. It's got, beautiful, beautiful, man. I'm telling you, but to spend $25,000, $26,000, $30,000 out the door when I'm on my MT-07 here that cost me $9,000, about $10,000 with mods, and I'd be doing the same riding out here, it really doesn't make sense, guys. It really doesn't. To me, in my opinion, I don't think you should spend any more than $10,000 for a bike. I think anything over $10,000 is a waste, man. But whatever, what's good for you, all that matters is what you want, what makes you happy. And I just want to see you guys riding out here on two wheels. That's all, man. And I appreciate all you guys out there. Leave a comment below and let me know what you love about Ducati or hate about Ducati or any of the European bikes, Italian bikes. Let's talk about it. Make sure to hit thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos released. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till next time.